Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Greetings everyone and welcome to Dark Souls 3. Not only my favorite game in the Dark Souls trilogy, not only my favorite game in From Software's catalog, but my favorite Souls-like of all time, and probably in my top 10, perhaps even top 5 games of all time. It's not my favorite game. And, of course, it's not perfect. It has its issues, and we're gonna get to that. But I don't know, something about this game just enjoyed way more than all the others. And yeah, I've been looking forward to finally getting to Dark Souls 3. You know, I played Lies of P, I did the Let's Play, and I've played it a lot in my free time as well. And I've gotten so used to Lies of P's mechanics that I ran behind that guy to backstab him, and I waited for the fucking backstab mark from Lies of P to show up, yet it didn't. And that confused me for a while until I remembered, hey, this isn't Lies of P. Anyways, boy am I looking... It's been a while since I've played this game, but... Man, I did... Ouch. I did countless fucking runs in this game. Like, okay, it's not that many. I think I did like... at least 10 runs? Maybe 15? Somewhere along the lines of that. Which is way more than I played all the other Souls-likes. And for a good reason, because I enjoy almost every aspect in that game. Now here we have an optional mini-boss, wrong enemy, whatever, that you can kill for some upgrade materials. Probably rather difficult for newcomers, but if you know what you're doing, then he's not that bad. Also, I really gotta, you know, switch my mindset back to dodging instead of parrying. Right, stagger again. There we go. And there we go. Easy. And we get a Titanite scale, which we could use to upgrade boss weapons. I'm not gonna use a boss weapon. I'm gonna stick to the Claymore again because I wanna have, like, a red line going through all my Dark Souls Let's Plays where I kinda use the same build, like the typical knight with a Claymore, and he's always called Zacharias. This is Zacharias' story. His adventure through Lordran, Drangleic, and now Lothric. And some other time the lands between. Look how pretty this is. Man, after playing Dark Souls 2, it's so fucking great to play pretty games again. To play games where you can just, you know, take a moment to look at the surroundings. You got an emote for that, nice. Okay, this back there is our Firelink Shrine. We just need to get to it. Out. Playing a bit greedy. This game, on a difficulty scale, in my opinion, is harder than both Dark Souls 2 and 1. But not nearly as hard as Lies of P. And since I already played this game countless times, we should be able to get through it without major difficulties. Who knows? I mean, as I've said, I didn't play this game for a bit, so maybe some bosses are gonna give me problems again. Which I wouldn't mind, because in my opinion, this game has the best lineup of bosses in all Souls-likes. Which is probably the main reason why it's my favorite, because I play Souls-likes for the bosses. I mean, the areas can be pretty good as well, especially in Lies of P and Dark Souls 1. But my main focus lies on the bosses. Speaking of bosses, here we have a suspiciously large knight in a suspiciously open area. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not fine, it's not fine. Oh, here we have our tutorial boss. I swear, when he attacked me, for a moment I thought about pressing the fucking parry button you used in Lies of P. Oh my god, my brain is severely damaged. So here we have our tutorial boss. Something Dark Souls 2 did not have. And I do appreciate a good tutorial boss. Even at the second phase, which he activated just now. I know, you probably would not have been able to see that by yourselves. It can be a bit clunky because it's hard to see, well, anything. Speaking of not being able to see anything, I can't see his health because my microphone is in the way. Oh, we got him. And we got the coiled sword and a free bonfire. Oh yeah, one thing I might mention. Every time we kill a boss, and we can also use... No, I don't have any. So, humanity doesn't really exist anymore. Instead, there's now Ambered and... Well, not Ambered, I guess. On the top left, you can see this fire symbol next to my... Oh yeah, also Magic now has... the blue bar. Magic now has a bar instead of spells having a certain amount of uses. Which is different from Dark Souls 1 and 2. And yeah, you see, currently I'm Embered, which you can see if you look at the fire symbol on the top left. Which means that I have, I think 50% or 25% more HP. And some other stuff is boosted, like, I think item drop rate when you kill enemies, but I'm not sure. Also, I'm a bit far away from my microphone, so if I was a bit quiet until now, then sorry. And of course, each time you die, you lose your embed status. It's similar to humanity. Ouch. You can also use certain items to gain your embed status. But just like humanity in Dark Souls 1 and 2, I didn't really use it all that often. Ouch. I should stop being so greedy. Right, let's take a look around before we go into the Firelink Shrine. Man, this is a nice fucking view and a nice castle as well. Holy fucking shit, this castle is so big, it overshadows the fucking mountains. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh no, not dog. Okay, never mind. Dogs in this game are particularly annoying. Even more so than in all the other Souls-likes, because they have the wonderful ability of teleporting whenever you are not looking at them. I think to create the illusion of them constantly pursuing you, no matter how fast you run, but it's quite noticeable. Like, if you just run away from a dog, you can constantly see them popping up behind you, and that, yeah, not pretty. And also makes it very, very annoying to deal with. Okay, that's what I've been talking about, Ember. You can use those to gain your Embered status. Right, let's check back here. A homeward bone. Oh yeah, hold on. I want to equip my dark sign and the homeward bones. Alright. Let's take a look inside the Firelink Shrine. There's the entrance. Well, looks cozy.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Collapse.
Don't you
Tragic.
think?
So yeah, we play as an unkindled. So in Dark Souls 1 and 2, you played as an undead. And here we play as an unkindled, which is basically someone who tried to link the fire once, failed, and got resurrected to try it again. Because people stopped linking the fire. And now, in a desperate attempt to keep the fire going, past Lords of Cinders and people who tried to lick the fire are resurrected to do exactly that.
What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder.
Okay, I already said that. So yeah, these are the thrones of the Lords of Cinders. We have Yorm the Giant of the Profane Capital, who we saw in the intro. Watchers of the Abyss, who we also saw in the intro. We have Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line, who we did not see in the intro. Ludleth the Exiled, who's sitting right here. And Saint Aldrich of the Deep, who we also saw in the intro.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
You are very tiny.
I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
I don't want to.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
What a champ.
5 thrones.
Alright, so basically, the 5 lords that have been resurrected and are supposed to link the fire didn't do it. They said, fuck that, we did it once, we're not gonna do it again, which means the thrones are empty. Except for Ludleth, he will do it again. So it is now our responsibility to go to the lords and convince them to link the fire again. I will talk to you in just a moment. Let's take a look around the Firelink Shrine some more. Back here we have nothing. Cool. Anything up here? Oh yeah, I can already hear him. It's Andre, our dear friend, the blacksmith from Dark Souls 1, or a descendant of Andre.
Well, a new.
Not entirely sure, but he looks like him, he sounds like him. It's Andre.
I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, here we can reinforce weapons and fuse them. Whatever, but here we can also upgrade our Estus flasks. And assign Estus flasks, and I'm gonna assign them all to regular ones because I'm not gonna use magic.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Alright. Sadly we can't upgrade our Estus yet because we haven't found the proper items just yet. Not in due time.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Yep, here we have our Firekeeper, who we can of course use to level up. And we have one more NPC.
Pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. as is thy wont? No?
So here we have the merchant of the Firelink Shrine. Let's see what she has. Multiplayer stuff, home mod bones, spells, a key, which costs 20,000 souls, and some weapons. Now, this might not look like much, but we can bring certain items to her if we find them, which will increase her catalog. And we can talk to him.
If my
Her,
wares are
excuse
not
me.
to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares.
Yeah, so she just mentioned it.
Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
Man, all of you are super cryptic and love to laugh at the end of whatever you say. Alright, let's upgrade our stats. The stats are about the same as they were in Dark Souls 1. Except... So... Endurance and Vitality were split up, I think. I'm not entirely sure, I don't know, don't have the fucking Dark Souls 1 stats in my head right now.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Don't you want to say the subtitles? Alright, never mind then. Let's see, can I? Nope, I don't have enough souls for another level up, which is a shame. Right, there's one more thing. Oh, hold on. We can use the coiled sword we got from the tutorial fight to light this bonfire. And quote-unquote activate the Firelink Shrine. Alright, there's one more thing I want to do before I end this episode, which is out here. Because there is an optional NPC fight you can do. And I'm gonna be honest, whenever I do a Dark Souls 3 run, I usually die to this guy more often than most of the proper bosses. There he is. He's not even wearing any fucking pants. Fucking shameful. And he's using a katana. Even more shameful. Should be just... No. You should be ashamed of yourself, Ouch. Good thing that we have some heavy armor, which means we can tank quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest right away, the armor in this game doesn't really change a whole lot. Oh, and the hits. The hits have some real impact in this game. So, combat in general feels so much more satisfying than Dark Souls 2 and 1. But of course I'm not gonna stop shitting on Dark Souls 2. Ouch. Also, you can actually move while healing. The first Dark Souls game to include fucking... the fact that you can move while you heal yourself. Kidding me? Asshole just parried me. Ouch. I swear if he kills me now I'm gonna be very sad. There we go. That's what you get for using a katana. Or an uchi katana, whatever. Whatever. And we can't open this door. Sad. But oh, there's an item. Here's an item right here. An east-west shield. Alright, I'm not gonna use any shields though. Except maybe for parrying. Oh yeah. Also something I love about this game. You can parry a lot of bosses in this game. In Dark Souls 1 you could only parry one boss, which was the final boss. Which is also the only way to make the final boss somewhat bearable. I don't know. I think you can parry some bosses in Dark Souls 2, but not a lot. Yeah, this is locked. But in this game you can parry a lot of bosses and it's so much fun. And some bosses do get much easier if you parry them compared to the normal way. But we'll get there when we get there. Alright. Now to access the first area, something that took a while for me to figure out on my first playthrough. Hold on.
Them to very well. Then to
Let
take
me upgrade myself. There we go.
farewell, Ashen.
Yeah, yeah. Now to get to the first area, you have to sit down at this bonfire and travel to the high wall of Lothric. Yeah, it's kind of lame that the Firelink Shrine isn't properly connected to the rest of the world, but I can overlook that. And here we are. Is that a tiny Lord vessel? Hold on. Fuck is this? Why is there a tiny Lord vessel with a tiny cold sword? What? What? Alright. The High Wall of Lothric. We are in the castle we saw when we were at the Firelink Shrine. And also you can see some areas we're gonna visit in the future from up here. Even though I don't recognize the building down there just yet. Although I have a theory. Yeah, we're gonna visit these places later as well. Now I do wonder if I can see the Firelink Shrine from up here. Oh, there's another area we're gonna visit later. And back there, I think, is yet another area we can visit later. And I think that's pretty fucking cool that you can see future areas from different places in this game. It would have been cool if we could see the Firelink Shrine as well, though. Maybe we can, but I'm too stupid to find it. Anyways. I'd say that this is a good spot to end this episode. I have no idea what's up with the fucking people that turn into trees. Sadly can't explain that one. And there's a fucking wyvern. Anyways, this is a good place to end this episode. As always, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have or had a great day. And I'll see you all in the... Is my character crying? Never noticed that. Anyways, hope you have or had a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.